Hey guys, is this the right link?
Yes, it is. This is the right link.
Okay. I was having trouble getting on. Is anybody on yet? Not really. Here comes Bobby. Okay.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
All right, what's up, guys?
Hey, good morning.
Who else is Craig getting on? Maybe Betty, that we can raise up to panelists with us.
Well, there's Brian Moses.
All right, cool.
Hey, Brian.
Hey guys, good to see you.
How's everything in New Hampshire?
Miserable, rainy, cloudy, overcast, raw. Shut up, Daddy.
I always hear it's such a beautiful place. And every time I ask you, you always say, oh, the weather's horrible.
It's coming. The weather's coming.
We've had some nice
So,
weather
Randy,
out here, that's for sure.
Bobby, good to see you guys. Pete knows real estate's here.
I don't.
He's actually at an event for Brent Dove speaking right
Oh,
now in
nice.
Sacramento. So, yeah.
So we can do a variation on the lead gen theme. The plan was to do lead generation, but we have done it a bunch of times. So we can just hop all over the place. You know what I mean? We'll give people a few minutes to get on, but we can kind of hop all over the place as far as topics. Bobby, what were you texting about?
So, basically for me, I've been looking at lead gen like you would not believe for many years now. And, the one thing that my takeaway from it is, we're spending so much time, energy, and effort chasing mostly internet leads, and it's very cumbersome. And then I sat down and looked at myself and was like, okay, well, am I doing everything else 100% the right way to generate our own business that we don't have to pay a referral fee? And so that was one aspect of it. But the other aspect is, as a team leader, how do I generate leads and how do I distribute those to the team? How do we convert those leads? Those kinds of things were more of what I was thinking would be beneficial for today, because we've already talked about like lead sources. We all know all the different lead sources out there, and we have a recording of that, so we could, people can go back and listen to that one. But I think for a small team leader, or maybe a solo agent watching and they want to learn how can I build a team, leveraging yourself as the agent. My main focus is on listings right now, 100%. And, so everything has to start with that. And then building off of that is, kind of what I wanted to focus on. Hear about different ideas that people do that to generate more business, whether it's referrals or whatever.
So let's talk about, because I agree, I'm pretty focused on going after listings. Let's talk about, and Bobby, you might as well start with you. Let's talk about when you get a listing, how you utilize that listing to generate leads for your team.
So, well, everything starts with the open house. Obviously, actually back up. As soon as we get the listing, we're getting a call list. And then, and I'm saying these things not to say that we're doing this 100% of the time. We're very inconsistent with it, but circle prospecting should be the very first thing that's done. Postcards sent out to the neighborhood. As soon as you get the pictures, get that out there. Get some door knocking, and then the open house. Okay, the open house is the big thing, obviously. Friday 3 to 6, Saturday, Sunday 1 to 4. So we're getting team members to host those. We have these open houses have been busy enough for 2 team members to go to many of these. We just put a deal in escrow last week. We met the person like 2 months ago at an open house. them into escrow. So you know, these things, you know, it's free, but you just have to generate the business yourself. So circle prospecting, obviously that's your time to put in, but think about the possibilities there. If you're doing the circle prospecting for the just listed, the pending, the sold, they see that you did the open house, they get the postcard. You can do voicemail drops, you know, things like that. Talk to your title company about that. And, you know, so those are some of the ways. And then the other online stuff is obviously Facebook, Google ads, things like that, using HomeSnap to do some of that stuff. We also have a digital marketer that will take our listings up and advertise that. If you do advertise your listings on Facebook, try not to take them outside of Facebook. So, you know, if you have a virtual assistant, maybe have them take pictures and of the property, and then just kind of maybe put on each picture some writing on it, and then that way you can kind of create like a carousel of your listings, reels, all that kind of stuff. Is social media gold. The great thing about video and social media is we get the opportunity to show our clients what it looks like for us to work. So up until, you know, before this, we didn't have that opportunity unless they hired us. So look at it as a dress rehearsal and take it seriously, especially the reels. Reels are getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of views. So you know, basically those are the things on as far as the listing goes, but taking it a step further, every single lead that you get that you convert to a lead, those people need to be immediately talked about as far as referrals go. I mean, we've all done the referral training in the past, you know, with Buffini and things like that. That shit still works. I mean, it is still really important to be asking for those referrals right away. You know, when people are moving, they know other people that are moving. And so just think about if you know, you're spending all your time looking for listings, you get that listing, now you're generating these deals. Now, when buyers are calling on the properties, us as the rainmakers, as a team leader, we need to be the ones on the phone as much as possible. And it's one of those things. I'm very good on the phone, but I don't love converting you know, clients anymore. I want to kind of sell through the agents, but I also know that my agents need to eat. And so when people are calling in, I'm actually doing the conversion and then doing the handoff to my team members. We're using KB Core. We're you know, so it's easy to just send them the lead or share the lead through the system. And so, anyways, that's kind of some of the stuff that we're doing on the listing front. I think of any other notes I have here. I think that was pretty much it on that side.
So one other thing I wanted to mention, you know, KB Core has a really a pretty good, you know, that enterprise, you can do a property boost on KB Core. And so one thing that we've done with everybody on our team is to tell them, is to say, look, you can take any of our listings on your KV Core site and you can do a property boost for like, I don't know, $35 or something like that, and boost it. And you know, it does generate a good number of leads, especially if it's you know, if it's depending on the listing, if it's a good listing. You know, I'm always reminded, you know, I think a lot of us, when we first got into real estate, there were only a few main trainers, and one of them was Mike Ferry. And Mike Ferry used to say, it was something like, you know, there are people in your market today that are going to buy or sell a house. Go find them.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward. That's like, thanks. So yeah, there's a lot of, so let's keep going around. Cameron, you want to pop in on what stuff that you're doing?
Sure. So the biggest thing we're doing, and I started it in January, is the reels, like Bobby was talking about, the social media on Instagram, and I even jumped on TikTok. Last night, I hit 1 million views on one of my reels, which is a big accomplishment for me. In real life, it doesn't matter. It's like, who cares? But to me, it's pretty cool. Having something forever that you had 1 million views on, that's pretty neat. With that one video getting 1 million views, going viral, I'm getting about 3 to 4 live phone calls a day with people saying, hey, I seen you on TikTok. We're looking for something in Florida. And then I'm distributing it to obviously my team throughout Florida. So that's really cool.
What was on the reel?
Do you want to see it real quick? I can show you.
That's insane. 1 million views.
So yeah, so if you watch it here, it's just a little house tour, right? Of
Uh-huh.
course, it's got poppy music to it.
Hey, Cameron, who's doing those for you? Are you doing that editing on your own?
I am. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the video when I go out and video tour for other buyers or clients. So I'm actually doing it while I'm working with someone. And then it takes about 10 minutes to edit the video. So I am doing it while I'm doing other things. When I have a few minutes back at home or at the home office, you know, we're editing it real quick. The key to the reels is posting at least one a day. And that's tough. It's part, you have to schedule it in and make it part of your prospecting that you spend 30 minutes or 45 minutes on posting your social media post. Been doing it since January. It's working really well. Being able to then go to your sellers. Go ahead.
Are you blocking this into one day, trying to do like all your content for the week?
What I do is when I'm doing video tours, because most of my sales are Zoom or FaceTime with my buyers, because they're up north. We're in here in South Florida. We don't have local buyers. Everyone's doing, you know, sales over the phone. So when I go out and do them, before I call them and do the live FaceTime, I just run through the house once or twice and do the quick video. Then I call them, hey guys, just wanted to walk through this with you. We do the live video tour. I hang up, drive to the next property. When I get to the next property, then I video record that one. So yes, I'm trying to get as many pre-recorded as I can. One thing that's important about social media is you have to remember that we're posting entertainment. We're not posting property data. We're not trying to sell that house, because by the time that the person really sees that video, it's already sold. Usually we're getting about 30 to 50,000 views a day now, which is great. But obviously that's nowhere near 1 million. So you have 800,000 people that'll see it the day after the day after the day after the day after. And the goal is to get your brand out there, your name out there, and you get people calling for, in general, we're looking to buy, we're starting our process. It's been fantastic, but it is something that we all need to start doing, and we need to set up, you know, some time to do, because it's changing, and it's going to keep changing, because TikTok and Instagram with these reels, that is where our entertainment is going. People no longer watch TV shows. They sit and would rather, or you guys probably know this, probably have your kids do this. They'll sit and watch TV, but really they're sitting flipping through their phone. Well, if you can get your name and your brand and your face in one of those videos for millions of people, it's really great. So that's my big tip for the day. We can talk about it more. It's really great, guys. Reels are cool.
What do you use? Somebody asked in the chat box, what do you use to edit? What program or whatever do you use?
The program is called InShot. It's on the phone. I do all of the editing and the film recording on my iPhone. So I never have to bring it to the computer, which streamlines it, because when you start transferring these 4K videos, it takes a long time. Being able to edit them on my phone, I can edit them in 5 minutes, get them posted on TikTok, get them posted on Instagram in 30 minutes. And it's just much faster than having to do it the old traditional way.
Do you have like
the other thing that's
14 or something, whatever it's.
Yep. I have the newest, biggest, baddest one with the biggest memory card, because you're taking these 4K videos and they take up so much space, right? And I specifically bought this phone to do these videos because my old phone wouldn't cut it. It just didn't look good. And you got to make entertainment. And today's entertainment with all these Instagram influencers, it looks like pro production. So you have to be at least close with your quality. And that's what helps you keep going. But the app is called InShot for editing. And then the other important thing is I use a selfie stick. It's called a DJI OM5. Okay, it's $150. It's not actually a selfie stick. It's called a gimbal, but it keeps your phone level, and it keeps it so that it isn't bouncing when you walk. And that's why if you do videos and you're smooth, it looks like it's professional. So DJI OM5, you can find it on Amazon, and then the app for the editing is InShot.
Can you put that camera in the chat for everybody?
Of course.
You click everyone, so everyone.
That's my new goal in life, is to get 1 million views on TikTok.
That was my goal. No, that was my goal in January. You're joking about it, but I seriously, I never made a post on any of these things until January 1st. And I said, I'm going to do it this year to either prove that it's bogus or prove to myself anyone can do it. And 3 months in, anyone can do it.
And and why do you say it's important to post every day? Does that add do you have like a channel on TikTok? Is that how it works?
Yeah. So you have just like, do you have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Not yet? Okay, so if you have an Instagram, it's the exact
I'm
same
80 years
thing.
old? No, go ahead.
I didn't even have a TikTok until January. So, hey, but it's the exact same thing. You have a feed. So every time you post, it stays in your history, which is the coolest part because you can build a history that you can then show your listing clients. And that's what I do now. When I go to a listing, I say, here's why I'm the best agent. I can get you 1 million views. Ask anyone can do that. And they'll show you, oh, we get you a ton of views. You get 1,000 on, Zillow a day. You get a couple thousand here or there. I can get you 1 million views. They don't even, it's like
Dude,
closed,
what an
done.
insane listing tool. That's incredible.
It's incredible. It has changed my business. Now, again, I only went viral on the 26th of last month. So I've had about a month now. I've had 2 listing presentations where I've used it and it stopped there. It was like, is this what you want? You want this kind of advertising? They're like, oh yeah, great. And I said, okay, sign here. And they just done. It's wonderful. So yeah, let me type that in chat, guys. And then
Cameron, what I know they usually say like the one video you think is gonna go, viral doesn't. It's always the one you'd never think about. Is there something similar that happened here where you just didn't expect for this one, or what?
No. I knew this one was going to go viral because you'll find how the algorithm works. And if you guys want to talk about this some more, it's really cool because I spent 3 months learning about this. So I'm really excited.
Keep going.
How the algorithm works. And the reason you post every day is that because when you post every day, it gives a boost to not only the new video that you post, so you'll get like a rush of viewers. It also gives you a boost to your most popular videos. So that will also get a rush of viewers on the random page. It's called a For You page, which is just what people are randomly scrolling through. 99.99% of all of the viewers on these videos or these reels are from this For You page. It's random. It's not people that you know or that are following you. So you need to constantly be working the system or the algorithm to get your video boosted up so that it's popping up on the the page that everybody's looking at. Now, once it pops up there, it's all about engagement. So comments are the #1 thing. If you can get 100 comments, you'll get 100,000 views. If you can get 800 comments, you'll get 1 million views. If you can get 2,000 comments, you'll get 20 million views. So it starts with they send out a feeler, right? If it gets a bunch of likes and it gets a couple comments, then they're like, okay, great. And then it sends out another feeler, and that second feeler will get you up to like 20,000 views. If that one booms, and then you'll be off, and it'll just keep going up from 20,000 to 50,000 to 70,000. My second one right now is at 90,000. So I have the one at 1 million and then one at 90,000, and they just keep growing. And then the great thing is that because you're also posting every day, it keeps shooting out your most popular video. So even though it's an older video, it keeps your, it keeps your brand, it keeps your name, and it keeps people seeing you and clicking on you and following you and liking you, which then it gives you more to the algorithm. So it's just this big, huge kind of hamster ball that keeps growing.
What's a feeler? Explain what does that mean? A feeler.
So it sends out the video to the For You page or the page that everybody's looking at just to see if people like it, right? That's how the system decides what it's going to broadcast to 1 million people. What you guys will find is if you jump onto any of these reel apps is that the most popular people are very attractive females. And the reason that is because people watch that and the system goes, oh, hey, if people are going to watch it, they're going to like it, they're going to comment on it, we're going to boost it up so more people see it, right? So it's the exact same thing with the houses or whatever you plan to do on your reels. You can do, info things that say, hey, top 3 things you need to do. 1, 2, you can do anything you want as long as you're posting every day consistently and it's quality. And when the algorithm sends out your video, people like it, comment it, and are viewing it because it's quality. If people don't, it's not going to go viral. And that's, again, why you need a good camera system like the new iPhones. You have to have a gimbal so that it's smooth. And then the last most important thing is that on these reels, everything has to be done vertically. So we've been trained, and I hope you guys have been trained to always shoot camera on or video on your phone horizontally, because when you put it onto your computer screen, it makes it full screen. That's what you usually want. We're not now, obviously putting stuff on computers. We're watching everything on our phone, and our phone is vertical. So you record all of these reels vertical. And that is one challenge because I now have to do 2 videos for all my clients. When I do, video tours, I have to do the horizontal video for them so I can send it to them for computer video or viewing. And then I do my vertical video for the reels. So that's a little more time consuming. But
you post them on YouTube also, or just?
I do not. The only place I'm posting them are Instagram and TikTok. I do know that YouTube has a reel portion that they have now, I probably should be posting on there. I just don't think that it's really going to go anywhere. From a lot of folks that I trust in the entertainment type business, a lot of folks think YouTube is going to have a very big decline in daily users. And what we're seeing with TikTok and Instagram is that they're consistently going up. So people are still joining and they're consistently using the system more and more, whereas YouTube users are actually using it less and less. And I think TikTok is the driving cause, because we are now getting to 7 to 10 seconds is people's attention span. And even on these videos that I get 1 million views, most people only watch it 15 seconds. It's only a 45-second video. So they're only watching it 15 seconds. So, you know, you gotta be quick, you gotta look good. And then, is this right? I don't know what that is. That is not what I'm using, but I'm sure that's someone trying to sell something similar to what this idea is, guys. Realsies now.
You do them all do you purposely make them 45 seconds?
No. So what I actually do is I edit them down to whatever song I want to put the video to. So the songs are the key, because the songs are what drive people, because the songs on these apps are not actually full songs like you and I would think of like an album. They are cut up sounds from different songs that people will use in their reels to get views. So they're not like, you're not going to hear a full song that you put in. So usually your songs are going to be like, today I had one that was 27 seconds, right? So I had to edit my video down to 27 seconds so that it had music playing the whole time. You can always find what songs you should use, because you'll see what's trending on the apps. Those are what the app is putting out and using, like you asked Randy for a feeler, it's using that music as something to help you boost who initially views it. Once people initially view it, then it's all based on engagement.
And where, somebody just asked in the chat box, where do you get the songs?
You get the songs on the app. So if you're in Instagram or you're in TikTok, they have a whole list of music that you can use. That is the most challenging and time consuming part, is going through the music and finding something that's appropriate, that's catchy, that is trending. Those three things don't go together. They don't. Most of the stuff is very inappropriate for business. So you have to find music that's, you know, good, that someone wants to listen to, that is also a top sound that people are also viewing a lot of.
How do you know what's trending within the music selection?
It tells you. It tells you inside the app. It tells you what they recommend or what is trending. But also that question right there is what all of these social media influencers or managers that are making, you know, $500 a client, that's what they try to sell you is, oh, I can help you find that right song or that right quote or that right caption. The truth is they're going to tell you, just like most real estate coaches, call every day. If you're consistent with your prospecting, you'll get it. And they'll tell you post every day. If you're consistent with your posting, you'll blow up. You really don't need the trying to fine tooth it. You know, you're not trying to perfect it. You're just trying to get enough content out to get the algorithm working for you. Once the algorithm clicks and you go off, then you're just riding the wave and you're consistently kind of feeding it. You know, every day you're feeding it just to get those 50,000 views.
Hey, Cameron, how much
Yes,
do
sir.
you have to pay TikTok?
0.
How much do you have to pay Instagram? So it's
That's the best
just your
part.
it's just your time and your ideas. I mean, that was great stuff, buddy. That was really good stuff. Thank you for sharing all that.
Cameron, post your Instagram handle and TikTok handle in the chat, please. People are asking.
Yeah, by the way, everyone, we're doing we got Bill Kerbox, who's, you know, really great guy, makes videos. He's an EXP agent, was in Malibu, but he has Kerbox Media. Now he's in Florida. But anyway, we're doing a video boot camp Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. It's just from 9 to 10 in the morning, just 3 days, just an hour a day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Everybody's welcome. It's just over Zoom. So just FYI, maybe Diane can put the link in the chat box. Everybody's more than welcome. But man, that's insane. I for one am gonna get off this call and go straight to the Apple store and get a new phone because I have an old phone. But that's really, really interesting. So you started doing this in like January?
January 1. That was my New Year's resolution, is to see if this is the real thing.
And you just put a house in there every day?
Every day. every single day at 9 a.m. And the reason I do it at 9 a.m. is because that's kind of when these algorithms set off as in like their new day. I don't know why, but that's what the internet has proclaimed, is that 9 a.m. is the start to the internet's day, Eastern time. It also allows it so that the West Coast people that are just waking up can watch it. If you look at the analytics, you'll actually see we have a burst of watching right at 9 a.m. when people first get up. And then it kind of slows out through the day. And then right around 4 o'clock, it starts picking up. It ramps up until 10:30, then it drops off. So I like posting in the morning. It gives me that first little burst of people. But again, it's really about consistency. You just got to post every single day with a nice looking house, or what you're showing your clients, or your new listings, or whatever else you want to feature. I'm trying to get a big enough following that I haven't shown my face at all. I haven't been in part of this at all because I just don't feel comfortable, trying to be in front of a million people. So I'm just doing homes, but I would like to, once I get big enough following, start doing, stuff where I'm in my office here and I can do more personal stuff to become more of the face of the account versus just a bigger account. But yeah, it's just posting every day.
Cameron, the editing software, if you want to post that, because I can't find that in the chat yet.
Sure.
For everybody. This is good, man. Good share. And it's an awesome case study that's very recent from someone that hasn't had nothing in 2021 to now this remarkable kind of progress. It's kind of cool for everybody to be encouraged, man. Just get started. That's really the point here.
That's it.
Don't sit there and wait and overanalyze things, right? One thing I did hear you say, Cameron, is you did study it, right? So do some research, but don't over research it, right? And get started.
That's it. And what I found is that I did more research after like 45 days, once it kind of started picking up momentum. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can do this. Let me see if I can, try this, try that. And I'm still doing research. Just yesterday, I've been posting 3 videos of the same house with different songs, trying to split testing. And I'm just trying different things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. You're going to constantly be trying and editing and just feeling your way out. But the number one key is to start posting today, post every single day. And that is going to build it so that you can start working the algorithm, so that if you do post something and it gets 10,000 hits and 500 comments immediately, you're going to the moon. And it's wonderful. And it's funny getting these calls every single day. You even get them from real estate agents. Hey, my client's seen you on TikTok. I'm really embarrassed, but my client's seen you on TikTok. Where are you at? Now, and the other thing, one last thing I want to say before we go on to another topic. Again, it's entertainment, you guys. Of course, every single one of my videos doesn't tell exactly where these homes are. It doesn't tell every detail about the homes. My goal is to get people to call me. So it is still, everything you got to put in there is a way to get people to call you. So, mine's like best Florida home, best South Florida home, amazing pool home, close to beaches. Those kind of, keywords or catchphrases are working well. And then what it does is, well, where in Florida is it? It gets a comment. Well, that's good. That's what we need. Oh, I don't like this. It gets a comment. What is this? It gets a comment. So remember, you're entertainment. You're trying to engage people. And then with the engagement, then you can reach back out to them in another comment and give them the information. Now you got 2 comments. So remember, there is a game behind it. You work it, you learn it. And just by doing it, you guys will find what works best and kind of you'll start playing with it. And it's great, guys. You need to start. Everyone needs to start.
Cameron, do you put at the end, like, is your contact information always on the screen or what?
So what I do actually is I have my contact, my phone number in the bio, which is at the top of your page. I don't put it in individual videos. What I do is I ask them to go actually to my other social media profile. So at the end of every one of my videos on TikTok, it asks the people to go to Instagram and follow my Instagram account, and vice versa. On Instagram, it asks everybody to go to my TikTok account. And then of course my phone number is dead center in the middle of my accounts. So if anyone is interested, all they do is look, click on your name and boom, you have your phone number there. So trying to grow these accounts, I'm finding it's more important right now to try to get people back and forth, which you see all the time. You'll get, Joseph Smith subscribed on TikTok. 2 seconds later, Joseph Smith subscribed on Instagram. So I know that's working. Like I said, my goal right now is to get to 10,000 followers on both platforms. And then I'm going to bring myself in and start doing more personal stuff. Which I'm, that's again, testing. We're gonna see how it works.
And somebody just asked in the chat, you post reels through Instagram, but you of course the reels that you see on Instagram are posted on Instagram, but you have to the same, they're called reels on TikTok also?
the only thing you can post on TikTok are the reels. So let's call them, I think they're actually called like talks, but the only thing you can post on TikTok is these videos. So that is the only thing the platform is for, which is why it's getting so many views, because this is the entertainment that's taking over the world. So TikTok is the entertainment, and Instagram has copied it, and now YouTube has copied it as well. But you know, the amount of viewers on TikTok is astronomical. It's in the millions.
Are there
Yeah,
are there paid ads on TikTok? Like,
there are. I haven't looked into the paid ads.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to do it the paid ad route. Again, I want to try to build an organic viewer base, and I want to get the algorithm working for me so that I can do, you know, 50,000 views a day for free. If you do the paid route, you're just doing what we all do with Google paid ads, where your viewership will go until your dollar runs out, and then it discontinues. Now, I don't know if there's sponsored ads for smaller people. I know people like Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, American Express, those kind of people can get their ads on TikTok. And to be honest with you guys, I don't really use TikTok. So I don't use it as its app. All I do is post on it every day, and then I'll reply back to my comments, but I don't actually use the app for entertainment because I can't stand social media. So
That's awesome.
That's even better. That's the best part, I think. That
well, no, that's why it took me until January 1st of this year to do this, you guys. I dug my feet in so hard about TikTok and these reels and all this that I was never going to do it. I didn't want to waste my time. It's all for girls to dance around and look, you know, do their thing, which is great for them. But I just dug my heels in. And finally in January, I was like, I'm just over it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to see if it works or it's all hogwash. And I did it. And I now know that it's real. It works. We can all do it. You don't have to have your face in front of it. All you need to do is use what we do every day in real estate, put that online, and people want to watch that. People love looking at homes, you guys. They watch Joanna Gaines every day. They watch these house hunter shows every day. Make your own house hunter show every 30 seconds. That's what we're doing. You make your own house hunter show every 30 seconds, and then you just try to figure out how to get people to watch it. And they just come. They come if you're posting every day.
Dude, mic drop. That was insane. That was really cool.
Love it, you guys.
I'm totally blown away. I can't even imagine that you got 1 million views. That's insane.
I
And
think
will that thing continue to keep circulating? Like, will it go up to probably, it's going to keep growing, huh?
It keeps growing because every time I post every morning, that daily video will get, you know, sent out. And then they also send out your most popular video usually, which is obviously the 1 million views. And you'll get another 50,000, 20,000, 50,000 views a day on it now. It's guys, I'm telling you, it's mind boggling. And that's, I talked about this last lead gen that I had this thing I was working on, but I hadn't blown up then. I was still getting about 5,000 views a video then. And then one day I had 10,000, the next day I had 20,000. And then that video went from 20,000 to 1 million. And it's just been consistently going up.
I think
You know, just to give everyone a point of reference, because I'm someone that's done a lot of TV, for example, I can't even imagine what it would cost to get that many eyeballs on a commercial. You know what I mean? It's that's
Millions.
mind-blowing.
It's free.
It's free.
Crazy. I mean, I it definitely opened my eyes. It's good stuff. I'm gonna get my whole team really working on this, because I mean, think about the leverage if you get the whole team to help you too. So you gave me a lot of good ideas, Cameron.
Yeah.
I owe you a drink at shareholders.
I'm excited to see you guys.
You know what I wanted to mention? I forgot her name, but for those of us that were down in Cabo last week, there was an agent, an EXP agent who's like, I think she's the TikTok realtor, I think is her Instagram or her TikTok thing. And she posts a video every day. It's always of the ones I looked at. I think she's called the TikTok realtor. But anyway, no, it's not GoGo, by the way. I don't even remember her name. But
You guys,
what's that?
the ladies have a huge advantage. I know none of us want to hear that, but they do. It's just one of those things. If you're a lady and you want to try to do this, you are already way ahead of the ball. It'll happen to you in half the time. But that's okay. I mean, we just have to put in a little more work. We can get it done. And I think that once you build a following, that's at least a little bit, you know, once you get it going, bringing yourself in and bringing your face in will be fine. I haven't split tested that yet, but that's my
Cameron, you haven't even showed your face. For all they know, you're a lady too. Who knows?
That's it. And that's all I care about. I just want to show people pretty houses because that's what people want to see. And I'm building entertainment that I'm connected to forever. So that's the goal, right? Who cares what I look like? As long as you're on my page, you're following me, and you're calling me when you want real estate.
I think that's the most encouraging part there, because a lot of us don't, want to get ready to be on video or want to be on video or talk this, and you haven't done it. You've done it without being the face, which I think is very encouraging, just being able to post videos of properties, but in a certain way, right? In the professional way. So that's anything you want to add there?
I'll be right back. I want to show you what I'm going to do when I post my face. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is.
It also reminds me of a lot of people on this call may know there's an agent, Coldwell Banker agent up in like Laguna, Tim Smith. And he kind of made his name. He sells like, $20 million, $30 million homes on the beach in Laguna. And he makes literally like short movies for everyone, which is pretty cool. But, that goes on YouTube. And, when I've done videos in the past for listings, I used to spend a lot of money making videos. And then I was always like so disappointed because hardly anybody watches them, right? Because they're long, kind of too long, I guess. So the future is now going to be doing a video for every property on TikTok and Instagram, doing reels.
And they're only 30 seconds or 45 seconds. So you're not boring people. The problem with home tours is you get that stupid piano music that plays and then the slow slideshow, or they zoom out and you're like, people don't want to watch that. It's not entertaining. That's educational. You're trying to sell the house because you're trying to show all the details. We don't want that. We're trying to highlight the house in 30 seconds, get people to watch it, get people to like it, get people to follow it, and get it out on the algorithm. That way, when people are seriously looking, they see your page pop up because you're in the algorithm. So this is what I'm going to do, you guys. When I start doing my face, I'm going to wear these glasses. And the reason I'm going to wear these glasses is because the first 10 seconds is the most important. So when I come in, it's going to be like, good morning, and it's going to be my face and go, whoa, with a big, bright pair of sunglasses. So that is my goal, because again, the goal is to catch people. It's entertainment. So, hey, whoa, this realtor just jumped out at me. What's going on? Okay. Oh, 3 things. I'm thinking about buying a house. Well, let's watch. 1. Oh, okay. I like that idea too. That's dumb. I'm going to comment. Good. Boom. Now you won. Good, bad, or ugly comment. You won. And that's the goal, guys. It's entertainment. We're not trying to sell the house. We're building a brand. We're building an image, just like a TV commercial.
And thus far, Cameron, is it all music? Are you ever talking on the thing, or is it just music?
Today was the first day that I actually did this, where I have I'm not talking at all, but today is the first day I had the, can you see that?
Yeah.
So when the video starts, she kind of talks for a second, and that's all done by the computer. So that's an ugly house, so it doesn't do very well. But that's part of posting too, is you have to post ugly houses with pretty houses. That way, when people are scrolling through your feed and they see that beautiful, it's a Sex and the City intro. That's funny. And that's because that sound is trending today. For whatever reason, that sound of Sex and the City, which is the TV show, obviously, the intro music, is trending. So today I got on the video. And that's the goal, guys. You got to post every day. Good homes, bad homes, ugly homes. And you'll find that the goal is to post things that are good that people don't like, because the number one thing that people will do is they'll tell you that they don't like it, even though it's nice. And again, that's the goal, is the more people that comment and engage with it, the more people it gets sent out to. And for every 10 people that hate it, you'll get 3 people that love it. For every, like everything, it's all a numbers game. So just keep posting them.
Cameron, do you normally shoot a longer, like to end up with a 30 or 45 second clip, you probably shoot for a couple minutes walking through a house?
It's about 1:20 to 1:30 is the total clip. So you do cut it down quite a, and then you edit it down where it's almost all just speed hikes. So in the InShot app, it allows you to adjust the speed. So you then will say, I want to go from point A to point B, and I want it to go faster. So you make it go faster, which then makes the video shorter, of course.
Nice. I love it. This is a perfect topic. We don't need to, anybody have questions on social media? Let's just keep going. This is great.
This is the future, guys. This is it. I mean, I'm telling you guys, if you want to implement the next strategy that will take over, this is it. TikTok's not going anywhere. They have like 50 million users a day. Like, it's not going anywhere. So either we're going to be on it and we're going to be the only people on it, or we're going to watch other people be on it, just like we did with Instagram, we did with YouTube. We did it with Facebook when it first started. You know, you either get on it at first or you wait till everyone else does, and then you're always in that uphill battle. And then you're dealing with what we deal with now with the website companies like Sync and Boomtown and all those. Oh, well, we want to charge you $1,000 or $1,500 a month to manage your Instagram profile. Start now, build your base, get it going, and you'll be way ahead of the curve.
I'm just looking up the gal that I was talking about.
Liz Brown,
Is that who is Liz Brown
Liz Brown.
in North
So
Carolina?
can I jump in, Matt? Matt,
Yeah,
can
go
I
ahead.
jump in?
Sure.
I've got to run to the airport to get my son, and he's coming home for school break, but I want to share a couple things. Cameron, that was off the hook. And I'm excited because last Sunday I spent 6 hours effing around with frickin' TikTok. And go check them out. If you want to have a good laugh and see how humble and stupid Brian can be, you'll have some good chuckles. So I think the most views I've had, Cameron, is 20, but I'm building it, 20 to 2 million. So great job. But I want to share a couple of things with you guys real quick. How many of you have sellers who would list their house if they knew where they were going? So I found a mortgage company. Oh, can I share my screen?
Is Dre still on here? She can let you. Does it work for you to share your screen?
Not yet.
Hmm.
I queued up a bunch of
Oh, wait,
visuals.
wait, Bobby, you're the host. You're actually the host, so you can give screen sharing to him or just enable it.
You're in.
Okay, got it. Okay, awesome. So if you go to homeward.com, one of my coaching clients told me about this. If you've got good credit score, good income, good down payment, you're a good borrower, they'll actually approve your loan, give you the cash to go buy your next house. So you don't have to sell your home and you can compete as a cash buyer. It's pretty phenomenal. Now, I have not vetted them out, full disclosure, but I read this at great length yesterday. A lot of great benefits. You can buy with cash. You can buy before you sell your home, no home sale contingency. So a great way to make your offers more competitive, and I wanted to share that with everybody. So that's one to check out, homeward.com.
Wow,
The
that's
next-
really cool. Keep going, Brian. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to go really quick because I got to jump, but you guys can all message me if you have any follow-up questions. Bobby, great questions about marketing. And I know I've not been on a lot of your marketing calls. So the first step when marketing is, who do you want to attract? Message to market match. The more specific you are with your message, don't try to be all things to all people. The more specific you are with your message, the fewer leads you'll get, but the leads will be really, really good. So here's an example of signage. Everybody does signage, but not everybody optimizes and maximizes signage. When I was selling real estate, we would increase our sign calls by 400%, 4 times the number of sign calls than just a regular for sale sign. So really make them stand out, open every day, call for time, special financing available. We put a brochure box on the back of the brochure box. You know, if they don't like this house, what are your other offers? What other offers can you put? What other programs do you offer? Here's another sign writer. Home sold to the highest bidders, a really good one. That's pretty commensurate with today's market conditions. So that people call and go, how does this work? It works really great. The house is open for inspection Saturday from 11 to 12:30, 90 minutes. Come check it out. Seller's going to sell it to the highest bidder. Oh my God, that's pretty cool. So great little lead magnets. Here's an example of some more offers in a brochure box. So free home warranty when you buy the home, enroll in our buyer advantage program. You know, so when you have a listing, there's only one person that can buy that house. So the other hundreds of views and eyeballs that don't like the house, can't buy the house, you want to make an offer, so offer them your buyer advantage program. offer them special reports, drive them to a URL. So really, really good marketing by one of my coaching students, Ryan Bieber, who recently joined EXP, and he's doing great. Here's a Remax agent. This is a new campaign we're doing, trying to stay ahead of the competition. The best way is to differentiate yourself. There's thousands of realtors in every corner. So put more money in your pocket with Jim Lacey's seller program. He has a renovations offer, receive up to $15,000. So he will front clients up to $15,000 on his discretion to improve their property saleability so that they get more money for the house. And all they have to do is pay them back at closing. So if you have some margin and resources, that's a great one. Nobody else is doing that. If you don't, you can say, hey, the market's really hot. Get the appointment. They call on this. Get the appointment. Market's really hot. I think we can sell your property for a great price just the way it is. But it's a great lead generator. Name your asking price. I'll show you that campaign in a second. Isn't that what sellers are doing anyway? So it's called preemptive marketing, but let's show the sellers oh, here's the other tab right here. Cancel. Let's show the sellers what's going on in the market. So two ways to do this. This is a client in California, C21 agent. He sold these properties, all ridiculous amount of offers, all sold over asking price. 31 offers, 75 over asking price, 100,000 over asking price. So he's using these direct mail postcards to let people know that this is the climate of the market. Now, we assume that everybody knows. But if I just got job transferred or I just got laid off, I haven't been following the market. I know I've heard the buzz, but I don't know. So be sure to promote what's going on. This is a great lead generator. If you don't have 6 properties that sold, here's my recommendation. Name your asking price with agent. The days of multiple offers may not last much longer. Go into your MLS, find 6 or 9 properties that have sold ridiculous amounts over asking price, and just add a little line here, some copy that says, we thought you'd be interested in a market update. These properties have sold in the last 90 days over asking price, and you list them out. Their perception is going to be that Bobby sold the properties. Bobby's not saying he sold the properties. He's just informing the marketplace of his targeted area that he sold the properties. So those are a couple of strategies that you can try to do to differentiate yourselves and not do the same thing that everybody else is doing. And Cameron, you could do this on TikTok as well.
I love it. I love this is, the #1 agent at my previous company, believe it or not, that sold 80 homes a year. But anyways, 80 homes a year. This is his only marketing. He took 2 of our most expensive, biggest golf course communities here in South Florida that his parents lived in, by the way. But took 2 of the most expensive, and all he does is a mailer campaign that looks just like that, but it's a bifold with everything that he's sold. And of course, he's been doing this for 5 years. So he has everything that he sold for his whole history there. And that's all he does. That's all his marketing. And he sells 80 homes a year. So that works. I know that works.
Yeah. One other thing to add, Brian, I love that, $15,000 to fix up your home. What you can also do, if you don't want to front money to people, you can just get, what are the things that most people are doing before they put their house on the market? They're painting. Paint's the best fix up they could ever do. So get a painter and say, hey, look, I saw a lot of homes. I have a lot of clients that need their houses painted. Would you be willing to do jobs for me where you get paid at close of escrow? And most painters will go, absolutely. And the same thing. So you can do that with a painter. You can also do that with a flooring guy. So I have a painter and a flooring guy that will basically do jobs for my clients when I'm listing the house. and bill everything through escrow and just get paid at close of escrow. So, you know, that's, and we just do a really simple, you know, you can do any sort of a little contract so that, you know, I've never had anybody not get paid. But anyway, that's a great thing to market. You know, I think the message with all this stuff is, guys, you can't be a secret agent, and you know, you got to put it out there. You got to put it out there. You got to market. Sorry, Brian, you got some more?
Yeah, I'm just showing you some more specific ones of, if you want to take a screenshot of this, this one explains the whole program. I don't like to explain everything in my marketing. I want them to call and ask me, how does it work? But this one works really well. And here's some added benefits with Jeremy. Jeremy's a great agent, good friend of mine, great client. We've coached him for 7-8 years. He's up in the Maple Valley, Washington area, but he does a great job of doing that on social media. Here's the front. I like this one. And you can change the numbers. So if you're in California where, you know, prices are crazy high, you might want to do 25 or 30,000. It doesn't mean you're going to front 30,000. It just gets the phone to ring. It gets you talking to a seller. It gets you a seat at the table. And everybody knows that if you're talking with more sellers, good things happen. And then here's an example of a, you know, just a social media post. All right, that's what I got today. I got to jump, guys. You're awesome. Cameron, you were worth the price of admission today. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Brian.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
One quick thing, guys. I also have to go. I have a showing I'm running to. Regarding your new listings, what is going on here with my computer, you guys? So regarding new listings, the open house, you have to be having your team members or yourself doing these open houses. I turned 1 condo listing into 3 listings just by doing an open house. They had 50 people at the condo. I talked to every single one of the condo people there. Come on over, show us what we got. Let me show you how much we're going to sell it for. And then when it went pending, I drove back out to the condo building. I told them all, oh, I got, you know, I told them a percentage, and you can tell them whatever you want. But, you know, oh, I got them, you know, 5% over asking. They're so happy. Everyone's happy. And then sure enough, a week later, do you know anyone? Do you think any of those other guys are going to want to put in an offer? Oh, we had so many offers. Love to show you. 1 listing went to 3 just by doing the open house and talking to all the neighbors. It's you have to.
Yeah, totally agree. The video, again, just to remind everybody, if anybody wants, you know, you make it sound so simple the way you make the videos. I don't even know if we really need a boot camp, and yes, this will be recorded and sent out. But you know, Bill Kerbox I don't know if you guys are familiar with the videos that Bill Kerbox does. He's done a lot of videos for me, but he's really good. And when he does property videos or, you know, neighborhood videos, he was showing me the techniques that he uses, which is going to be different, I guess, for TikTok, because of course he shoots horizontally. But anyway, the way he pans up and, you know, anyway, so that we're going to do that boot camp. Does anyone else here on the panel have anything to add on any of these topics? Nope.
Man, I
I
can't wait to get my assistant up and running with these social media things that I'm bringing on board hopefully next week, because I don't have the time.
So the one thing I want to add is on so think about all these things that everyone is doing to create that lead coming in. Imagine if every lead that you converted, you also got 1 or 2 more deals from that person. And I guarantee you 90% of the people on this call right now are not consistently asking for referrals on day 1. So that's the one message I want to leave everyone with is make sure you start getting back to the basics is so important. You know, getting back to that belly to belly, that face to face. You know, so many people have been cooped up all this time. Get in front of people and create that relationship and ask for referrals. Let them know this is how you get an overwhelming majority of your business. And if you can do that yourself and teach your team to do that, you know, you're always going to have leads, and you're never going to be you know, looking for new business. You'll have plenty. You know, so anyways, that's it.
Yeah, that's the whole message. If you guys have heard of Brian Buffini and by referral only, it's shockingly simple. It's literally just asking past clients, friends, etc. Hey, do you know anybody that might need my help? Wants to buy or sell a home, thinking about selling, blah, blah, blah. And when you ask, people go, actually, yeah, I do. You know, and people want to refer you. The thing you don't realize is if you don't ask, you're never gonna get it, you know? So, all right,
Cool.
guys, man, that was awesome.
Yeah, that went
Thank
by
you,
so
Cameron.
fast. Thanks,
Yeah,
Cameron.
thanks, Cameron. So everybody, have a great weekend. Thanks everybody on the panel. And yes, this will be recorded. So it has been recorded. So we can send it out to anybody who wants it. Dre, I don't know how you do that, but Dre's got it done there. So, all right, guys, have a great weekend. Cheers.
All right. Have a good week. Take care.
Bye, guys.